Hello, Chubby Paul Fax here again. Welcome to How to Pack a Box instructional video. Obviously I'm moving out of my dad's house. Haven't spoken to him in nearly 2 weeks. We had a big argument. Thought, right, I'm going. I've had enough of this. I've put up with enough from that man. And if I have to go sleep on someone's sofa for 6 seconds, then if it's 6 seasons, I don't care. I'm going. I'm taking my things and I'm going. So here's some things. Here's a box of things. Basically what I'm going to show you to do is how to pack a box. How do you pack a box? What do you pack in a box? How do you pack those items in a box? I don't know, but I'm going to pretend I do and make a video about it. So let's begin. Then this is what a cardboard box looks like. Okay, now it's quite funny. You're thinking, oh, well, comrade, I can only get a slice of potato in that. Well, no, you can put more than just vodka in it because it opens up into a 3D rectangle. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Basically, you just you make it into a big 3-dimensional rectangle, a cube, but not a cube. Just like that. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Right, that's how you do that. I hope you saw that because that was very important. Okay, and there we go. Now we've got what's called a box. Okay, that's a box. You put things inside it. Excellent. So let's find some things to put in it. Okay, so this is the box here. I could get inside it, but I'm a bit too blubbery. So what am I going to put in it? Well, I could just put clothes in it. Could just do that. That's one way to pack a box. But that's not very good. There's many ways you don't pack a box, and that's one of them. Here's another way you don't pack a box. Don't do this. So in this box, I'm going to have a mixture of items. I'm going to have, oh, excuse me, I'm going to have some clothing items on the bottom. So I think that might be a nice soft, maybe a bed for an owl. A top I nicked off Glenn Hoddle when he was doing some football managering. And again, don't just spaff up anything. Just, you've got to be planned it, right? So because we've got soft items in the bottom, we can just pop in another box in a box. You can put a little box in a big box, and then you can put a big box in a bigger box, but you can't put a little box in a littler box because then Mrs. Carkel will punch you and just say, no, Chubby Paul, that's not how we do things here. Okay, so you put the little box in that box, and then you want it to have company. So what I like to do, it's going to be a long time before I actually move, so I like to leave some Doritos cheese dip on it, okay? It might get thirsty, it might not get thirsty, so I have some Pepsi Max for the maximum times, okay? And that's it really. You never know if it's going to have sex, so you want to put a rubber in there, you know, everyone needs a rubber Johnny. That's putty rubber I got from a Spider-Man comic about drawing that I thought I'd take up in the new year. Never did. So that's just in that right. So now, I don't know if you can see what we've got here. Everything, oh, pop you down there. Everything is tessellating, and that means all fitting in together. Okay. Tessellation. That's what you need. So you put in your lava lamp there and go, you look after that Glenn Hoddle. You say, oh, that bulb, you can't buy them anymore, they're illegal. Thanks, Europe.
your Bayliss and Harding shower sets that your friend got you for Christmas. You're never ever going to use because it's a bit too posh for you. You feel uncomfortable wearing that, and then that's almost it. Almost. And there's a picture here of Sue Pollard with the baps out, but you can't look at that. Okay, so we've got Captain America Civil War for the Nerd Times, and a book from Mythbusters. Don't understand what that is. Now I found my diary from 2003. Handwritten, all handwritten. And I've got the nicest handwriting. And that's a self-portrait. Shades of Rage, I called that. There's my little nose there. I suppose I could read you out a little bit of my diary. I'm writing this with my I did a jig on Filey Brig pencil. I didn't do a jig on Filey Brig, but I bought the pencil anyway. There's no law against it. Me and Mum and Dad, we went on holiday to Filey. It was Mum and Dad's anniversary. And look, there's Cecil. You can see that there. There's Cecil in the back. Oh, no, it's me in the back. Sorry, there's Mum in the middle looking miserable and angry. As always, miserable cow. And there's Cecil at the front looking nice and happy. And there's Mr. Driver. So that's an old diary of mine. I like to keep them around. Now at the back, I did find a bit of butter. And it has seeped through a little bit. I got carried away. Got a little bit too carried away, if I'm honest. It's not a prop. This is a real diary. Okay, so we've got that. That's all tessellated nice. Okay, so you just seal it up. Oh, you got to do the magical thing that I can never get right. So that one goes down, that one goes down, that one goes down, that one goes down, but you have to then pull this mother flipper, and there you go. You got a box packed up tight. But I can't stress enough the importance of tessellation. So much so, in fact. Tessellation. Tessellation. Tessellation's what you do. That's how I pack boxes anyway. You might do it differently. Don't know, I'm not an expert. Stop coming and looking at me for answers. I ain't got none. Blinding!